It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. Well, hopefully you got a good night's sleep. And while you were sleeping, you might have missed a couple of stories. And I brought Lorenzo Durries in to share in the elation of sport this morning. And maybe there are a couple of stories that he didn't pick up. He's going to be obviously filling us in on all of the weekend sports. I thought I'd return the favour. And we're going to focus first on this incredible year that women are having within sport. And it's been highlighted by a couple of pinpoint moments, notably the Matildas semi-final, albeit a defeat to the Lionesses in the Women's World Cup. It has become the most watched television show in Australia on record. So the game drew 11.15 million viewers at its peak this last Wednesday, as clearly football fever has gripped the nation. Lorenzo, this is what you want. It's a perfect storm, and I think what we were kind of hoping for the Proteas ladies in the Netball World Cup here is you need your team to respond to that X factor. But more importantly, you need your stadiums to be sold out, and you need the TV to follow suit, because that's where the money goes.
Oh, yes, definitely.
But when you started out this year tracking the success, maybe from the start of the T20 World Cup, did you expect an arc like this? And what is it about this year's FIFA Women's World Cup that has just landed so well?
I think that if you take it to a country that really loves their national teams,
and
it's
they
a
are
winning
nationalistic.
It's a winning formula when you can do that. It's the same with us and rugby. You know, we want to bring that sport here so that we can just grow on it. And that's what's happened with Australia, as well as New Zealand, not taking away from the other co-hosts as well. They didn't make it further. But I am so happy that we're seeing this rise of women's sport and people being open to going, because, you know,
well, I love the fact that younger girls and women are going to support it. And I think that's the formula that needs to click into place. So well done to the Matildas. I think heartbroken that they didn't push through. But this is the World Cup. This is the way it goes.
Yeah, but that's what happens when you try and pushing a public holiday a week before the time. Please, guys, stay back.
Please, that's a note to our own government and powers that be. Let's not take any chances. Now, this particular story, I'm sure, will really, really interest you. And this one, I think, is a sign of the times. Saudi Arabia's first female racing driver. Okay, we're talking about sports, we're talking about women, and we're talking about Saudi Arabia here. And we are connecting those three like we seldom get to do. Now, her name is Rima Joufashi, and she began a very exciting new era in 2023, continuing to spearhead her new team, which is Tiba Motorsports. She's partnered with Mercedes-AMG to contest the International GT Open, one of the most competitive leagues in the world. Now, this just isn't about backing a talent. There are billions going into this one individual. That's a mark of confidence, and that wouldn't be happening if they didn't see an arc of her moving forward. How much of a watershed moment is this for Saudi Arabia?
Like I'm trying to still picture this. There's a female driver, and it's Saudi Arabia, and it's something that we've always been exposed to, where women were not allowed to do certain things in certain
still are not.
And are still not allowed to. And now for this to happen, like, I can see why they're pushing so much money in, or backing her as well, because of the amount of girls that she's going to influence to want to get into the sport. We want to see more females heading into motorsport. We haven't seen it for a very long time, and I think that this is very progressive.
It's massive, and as I say, hopefully a sign of the times, or maybe a marker in the sand that we'll never go back on and only move forward. And I know, just because you are so interested in this, I just wanted to let you know that Barbie also broke all records. I know Barbenheimer was the sell, and a lot of people went to go and see both, but Barbie has just smashed all records. So congratulations to Greta Gerwig, who directed the film. It grossed $537.4 million at the US box office. Incredible. It beat out The Dark Knight, which is a massive, massive thing. So it's made $1.2 billion globally. Let's go party. Come on, Barbie. Clearly she is still the it girl, but our it girl this morning, Babalwa, is here to put poor Zoe through her paces. Enjoy. Good luck.